The apartment smelled faintly of bleach, but that wasn't what made Maya uneasy. She had lived here for 2 months and never seen her roommate. Notes appeared on the fridge. "Dinner is ready. Don't forget your keys." At first, she laughed it off. Maybe the landlord had installed a caretaker. But then, clothes she didn't own started showing up in the wardrobe. Footsteps echoed at night, slow, deliberate, circling her bedroom. One evening, Maya found a photograph tucked under her pillow. Herself, asleep, taken last night. Panicked, she called the police, only to learn the apartment had been empty for years. Heart racing, she left, only to hear a whisper behind her. "Finally, we can live together." Turning, she saw a shadowy figure in the corner, perfectly still, grinning. It mimicked her movements, as if it had always been her reflection, but it was not her. Then the lights flickered. The walls seemed to breathe, expanding and contracting like lungs. Cold fingers brushed her arm, though no one was there. From the living room, a lullaby she had never heard before started humming, soft at first, then louder, echoing off every wall. The notes were warped, twisted, like her own voice screaming backwards. She ran to the door, but it slammed shut before her hands could touch the knob. The figure advanced, gliding silently, its grin widening impossibly, stretching past human limits. Maya screamed, pounding on the walls, but the sound was absorbed, leaving only silence and the soft, mocking hum of the lullaby. In a final desperate attempt, she grabbed her phone to call someone. Anyone. But the screen displayed a single message: "You don't need anyone. You've always been alone with me." The figure leaned closer, and she realized in horror that every mirror, every reflective surface in the apartment, held its face in place of hers. It had been copying her for months, learning her habits, living as her invisible shadow. The last thing she saw before collapsing was her own reflection, screaming back at her from the figure's face, its eyes black voids, lips splitting into a grin far too wide to be human. And then silence swallowed the apartment, until the next note appeared on the fridge: "Dinner is ready." If you enjoyed this horror story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell icon for more terrifying stories.